And good morning, everybody. I'm sorry for the short notice and everything, but a couple of things happened on my side, and I'm all of a sudden pressed for time. So I need to do the tests, and it's best for me to do that online here with you guys. So we have a video record, which is exactly what we're going to do. It's strange and funny now because we don't use anti-ice equipment in South Africa that I'm aware of, because it's just too damn hot. I don't think maybe Cape Town might have it once in a blue moon, but yeah, in Joburg, I can't see them ever using it really. So I need to quickly check. Zibo found some inscription in the code somewhere, because what has happened, and I know from support, we've spoken about it before, but like all good things, it comes to those who wait, and eventually you found the bug where you would start your anti-ice de-icing sequence, and the trucks and the equipment will not be visible, like your ASU and your GPU and the trucks and all. So he adjusted the code. He gave me the plugins folder to the dev room there. I grabbed it. So I'm gonna do a silly thing and do a de-icing here in the middle of Africa. Well, almost middle. Yeah. That is actually, it's very realist. Anyway, I should have said at the end of Africa, there's the bloody sea, not the middle of Africa, but there's the bloody sea. So we're at the southern tip almost. Anyway, it's still hot. This is a tropical area, man. I mean, if you go to any tropical area, in the world, this is what we have here. We've got banana trees growing here. You don't get them, in cold environments. So we're going to quickly check that, and then I'm going to fly a circuit, because more people are now saying that the callouts don't work. I see even Richard there in Australia, Patch 99, who writes the EFB guide, says that some of the callouts don't work. And also it's going to be cool to have it on video. So we're going to save some flight situations as we continue, and so we can just replay the last few miles, on finals there, and we don't waste time. It's going to take a few minutes to get going, and that's about it. So we're going to start off. Let's quickly get the GPU and the ASU there, and let's start this de-icing, and let's just have a look, see what happens. So there you go. Now you can see all the trucks. There's the GPU, there's the ASU. Good morning, Jeff. I'm going to quickly just set my graphics a little bit. I think that should be good enough. Oh, now you need to restart the explain. No, forget it then. Yeah, so, okay. Works for me. Did you try it yourself now as well? Yeah, you did. Yeah, okay. Alright, okay, no, so that's well. While we're waiting for them, we might as well start up now. We know that they're working, so. The other guys will have to go and test theirs. I see in the log there in the dev room, there was a specific gate at a specific airport in Europe somewhere where the person said it's not working. So we'll let them go test that. Right, we're going to just go up to about 6,000. We need to be about 6,000 for this thing to work here by us, and I think we're at about 150 feet. Where's the charts? Chart. Alright, okay. Input elevation. Ooh, got it. 300. It's a lucky guess. Then I stopped there. No, sir. No, we'll have to speak to Sasso. But I think the best is, like you said, just put a link on Discord with a end user license agreement kind of a thing, and just say don't distribute. The thing is, it's not going to stop anybody from distributing it, but at least we can say to the guy, listen, we asked you so nicely, you know, now go away. Ooh. Right, iOS. Right. Yeah, Zibo has definitely changed this code. Definitely changed this code. It's going to take longer to set up now, but anyway.
Ground flight deck hose is...
There's the fuel truck as well. Right, well, the de-icing is completed. – 45 minutes, eh? The anti-ice, the fluid. No worries, no worries. Oh, it's funny. In this temperature, I bet you it's good for all day. What is the temperature? Yeah, 24 degrees. I think we've got a good chance. Right, let's quickly see weather briefing. Okay, we have 1013. That is correct. Brim, brim, brim. Yeah, well, now we wait. In actual fact, let's start boarding these people. And those objects also work perfectly. I'm not sure that was included, but anyway, we can see they're working.
Ground flight deck fuel is all loaded up and you are good to go.
Thank you so much. Now we just wait for the alignment to continue. Okay, let's guess a few numbers. You said 6,000. I'll check in the legs page that is true and correct. Right, those guys are set. Thank you, Trish.
Captain Hatcher on the passenger cell. Primary directed all passengers. Take your seat at this time and push passenger seatbelt. Just as a reminder, we cannot leave the gate until carrying items are properly put away. All overhead bins are closed and all passengers are seated.
Ground to cockpit. Plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready.
Approximately tentatively correct. Alright, okay, so let's do that. Doors closed. Better pushback. Request
DUNSA cockpit.
pushback.
Toes driving up.
Beacon light goes on. Right, so we're going to start it a little bit differently today. We've got the ASU running. Right, so we have good there, good pressure. Let's start number 1. Hello, Christer. Good morning.
Okay. All doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Right. Sorry, missed those. There we go. Normal startup. Alright, so what we are going to do now is we're going to put that one on the bus. Going to quickly get rid of the GPU and the ASU.
Release parking brake.
See that everything is fine, and let's go. Right, so let's
Pushback.
check. That can come back on. Right, now we need to push a little bit on this engine to get to 30. Alright, that's 35. Okay, even better, and let's rip it. Let's go. Let it rip. Brum, brum, brum. Uncle John, do you ever use the air starter unit or just always the APU? Yeah. Yeah. No, but that's right. Yeah, but that's correct, Uncle John. There's nothing wrong with it. The reason I start number 1 is for the ASU, because it's situated on the side of number 2. We don't want to suck the guys that go and disconnect the ASU into the engine, you see. Yeah, so that's why we do it the other way around with the ASU. Right.
Operation complete. Set parking brake. Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Yes, sir. Gonna be saving a lot of flights now, and then we're gonna do that. So apparently, if we go to call outs, if we have this on minimums and minimum like that, it is apparently a problem. Hello, Mohammed. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time. Have a lack of flight.
Thank you. I will do my best. Yeah, I think we're set. We've got the ILS's, the courses, everything's dialed in. Alright, so just before we go anywhere, let's save the first flight right there. Bye bye, Mr. Tow Truck guy. Air starter unit, my friend. Air starter unit. It's in the EFB, so you just basically switch it on there in the tablet, and it provides all the necessary duct pressures and everything, and you just start your engines with that instead of the APU. Good morning, Graham. If you want to see how I did it, you'll just have to watch the video again. The procedure is also described in my training checklist, so if you've got the training checklist, you can go switch it on and try it. It tells you step by step what to do. Yeah.
Okay, the cabin is secured. Have a good flight. Approaching 06. On runway 06.
Just gonna overwrite that one. Let's go. Not today, Uncle John. You know what? I never checked if Zibo tricked me and he actually switched them on again. When we're in the air, we'll quickly have a look, but it should all be off. You didn't have any failures on your flight earlier, right? Okay, no, then it's off. Yeah, exactly, that's what I'm asking. Yuri told me he made new icons. They look fancy. Oh, that's so cool. I mean, Zibo. No, it's in this new plugins thing that Zibo just gave us overnight. Yuri made them yesterday. Because Yuri wasn't available, Zibo made those other two icons that is released in the release version. And Yuri said he made new ones. So there you go. Yeah. Yeah, have a look. I see he's also changed the engine icon there. That's also new. All three of them on here. I was talking to Yeri yesterday, and I presumed he made the other icons, and I said to him, "Good job," and he laughed. He said to me, "What do you mean you haven't seen them yet?" I said, "I did. It's in the." He says, "No, that's what Zibo made. I made other ones." Yeah, he's been mischievous, but I love it. Oh, we've had so much fun. I love it. Of course. Yeah, no, we did. We spoke about it.
1,000 to go.
Yeah, it's much better. Alright, so let's save number 2 over here. Crosswind. We'll do downwind 1 and then 1 once we are turned to finals. Hello, Olaf. Good morning. Goeiemôre. Hello, Steve. All good, and you? Yeah, nice and bumpy here in the hills, eh? That's one thing in real life. If you ever want to experience turbulence, you must come and fly from Joburg down to Durban. I have never once flown that route without some turbulence. Eh? Not always severe, but man, it can be bumpy. No, for sure not. For sure not. One morning, we flew into a thunderstorm. It was almost dark black outside from that thunderstorm. Obviously, within legal limits, the pilots got us through. But I've never experienced something like that in a freaking aircraft weighing 60 plus tons. It was like it was nothing in that window. It was just whoosh, up, down, left, right. It was crazy. Must be Uncle John, because down there it's tropical, like I said earlier. It's got all this tropical hot and humid, thick, humid air down there, and it's hot. And then you come over those mountains and you fly into that, and it's moving. And I mean, if you look at, let's see if I can get this on the screen here. I'm gonna try see if I can put windy on here for us. If you look at windy, look at that airflow coming there. I mean, it's moving, and it's Joburg is there, and Durban is there. So you're coming from all the cold, and you hit that hot air down there, and you go, ah. We've got all those mountains here, so it's fun. And I'm gonna make the last save just as we pass there. I'm gonna hope the aircraft goes level and straight quick. Exactly, Uncle John. Those thermal changes. The berg winds, we call it berg winds, mountain winds, yeah. They can be crazy. And believe it or not, in a normal situation, normal year kind of a thing, it does happen sometimes because of those winds and stuff that Durban is much warmer in winter than in summer because of all the airflows and everything there. It's happened a few times now. Interesting place. Yeah, fortunately, I think the guys here know how to fly them, Uncle John. It's not that bad at this time. I mean, we haven't lost anybody because of it that I'm aware of. Um, the guys obviously get trained to handle it and have some experience there. Yeah, Steve, I saw some of the video footage yesterday. It didn't look too bad, the videos that I saw. I mean, it must be kind of frightening, but it's not nothing compared to the 2004 tsunami. Hello, Mr. Forbes. How are you? Hmm. Good morning, good morning. I can't say I've seen that one. I haven't seen that movie as far as I know. Kev, how are you? Good. Did you have a good weekend so far? Are you okay? Uncle John, let me just save this. It's set to minimum. We must hear the word minimum, not minimums with an S. So that's the one they say that doesn't work. Some say there's no call out, and some say there is a call out, but it plays minimums, regardless of the settings. I want to go check that. Right, okay, so let's make this the last save point. This will give me enough time to actually go in and fiddle, you know, with these settings. So now that we've got the save points, well, make sure we got it. Now that we have it, let's go look at those. I'm so used to the failure thing now. Callouts. So it's set to minimum, and then it must be minimum without the S. So we'll have a go. Hello, Chronic. Well, Chronic, that's what we're trying to do now, because I've had multiple guys tell me that it's not working. So sure. Okay. All right. Got it. That's in that movie or something you mentioned. Fate is the hunter. Okay. Interesting. And then what happened, Chronic? Did they die? Oh, that is sad, man. That's really sad. Beg your pardon. I unmuted that mic just a little bit too soon. Yeah. There was this other story as well, also, I think Aeroflot, where the captain had a sensory problem in his leg and he didn't realize that he was stepping on the toe brake and they couldn't take off, and they also crashed at the end of the runway somewhere. And I think that's the one where the hockey team was on, if I remember correctly. Yeah, unfortunately true. Yeah, it's a kicker, right? One side.
Radio altimeter.
I forgot something. Hold on, guys, while we've still got a moment. It is, eh?
Feet stabilized, Mr. Birch, altitude set.
Approaching 06.
Oh, the pub. Says Uncle John. You need to have faith in me. But I know where you're coming from.
Approaching minimums. 200. Minimums. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Okay, so while I was concentrating, who heard the callouts? Did you hear minimum or minimums? I also thought I heard minimums. No, Steve. There's one of two things that I can do. The first thing I need to do is just go find the controller profile in Explain and just delete it. It's two little files as far as I can remember that I can delete. So basically, you know, it's like Explain has never seen the controller, and then I just have to recalibrate it. It will recreate those two files. The other thing is I'm going to have to move it to a different USB. Yeah, so the setting was set to minimum, so there's definitely an issue with that one, which we can then just pass on to Zibo and he can have a look at that.
Definitely, because I listened to that. It was minimums, not minimum.
Yeah, good. I was also listening, but I was also concentrating, so I'm really glad you guys are here to help, and that's also why I make the video, so I can actually go back and, you know, listen. Because when I start to concentrate too much, my ears close. You know, I'm at this point in my life where I'm driving down the road. You know, I turn the radio down to see better. You know, so if you're looking for a place, yeah. How many of you have done that? It's so silly. But anyway, all right, okay. So that's definitely an issue there. If we go minimums, I bet it will work, so let's just try that. Thanks, Chronic. Right, okay, so let's just go put it to minimums now. I've saved it on minimum because once the feature is changed and been repaired, then we can test it again. I don't have to set it, but there we go. So now it's on minimums. Let's see. Thank you guys. I really appreciate your help. You guys all need a little star today. Tss, you know, on the forehead there. You guys are really awesome. Thank you for your help. I hope you like it when I stream all these weirdish kind of testing stuff. It seems you like it, so yeah.
Nico, it's for the benefit of everybody.
I know, but it's nice to see the guys really like it. Yeah, I saved it on minimum, Olaf, so that next time I don't even have to worry. I'll report it later, and then I mean we'll have to see when it gets fixed. But yeah, mine is now saved to minimum, so at some point in time when we get a fix, we can just try it again. Good stuff. Good stuff. When I'm done with this one, I just want to see the effect of those two as well. I haven't tested them. I always just use minimums. So while we are here, we might as well just rewind and quickly do those two as well, because that is the trigger, and I'm not sure to which one it will be mapped then if we use the other one. So we'll see. Hello, Amar. We'll see. Look at this. This is crazy. Can you now imagine that you don't like flying and you end up in a situation like this? You're just hoping the pilot knows what he's doing. I never took screenshots. Zibo does not have to come and watch the whole video just to get screenshots, so let's do that. Okay. Yeah, I'm using OpenGL for the sake of xRnviro, Amar. Because with xRnviro, it's nice to use the LibRain and to have the seasons and the snow on the ground and all this extra features that they give you. You can run xRnviro in Vulkan, but then you lose the seasons. So I opted, to go for rather get the full experience. Yes, you do, Amar. It actually snows on top of your autos. Which is another thing I really like. It's really cool.
Radio altimeter.
Krister, they shouldn't. Minimums has got nothing to do with RNAV or ILS. The ones that will be affected are the ones that's called SMART. All these ones that have the SMART inscription, it will either work with a precision or a non-precision approach, but not the decision height as far as I know. That's all linked literally to that value. That's your decision height.
1,000 feet, stabilized, Mr. Birch, altitude set.
Right. Let's listen again. Volume.
Approaching 06.
Approaching 300.
Minimums. I heard approaching minimums. Right, okay, so on minimums it is minimums, on minimum it's also minimums, which is what
40,
the problem
30,
is.
20, 10.
Ooh, what's that? -8 foot. Wow, wow, that's a bit soft. Anyway, we don't even have to do this. Hold on. Right, so let's go back, go check those other ones.
Bouncing up. Bouncing up.
That wasn't the minimums call out. You're actually correct now that I think about it. Okay, hold on. Can you rewind quickly and actually hear if it says minimums? Because listen, exactly, it isn't approaching minimums, it's just supposed to be minimums. Can you rewind quickly and just have a look? No minimum call out. Okay. Right, let's try another one. That is probably what the other guy was trying to tell me, that there is nothing when you put it on that one, and I mixed the two up now. You see, only human. Yeah, it said approaching minimums, which I don't think is correct. Anyway, let's go back. Let's put it on decision height. I'm not sure if this is going to have any effect. I'm going to have to try it, see. Decision height. I don't know. I'll go listen to the video later as well when I do the write-up. Yeah, a lot of things get said on top of each other, so we also have to be very careful, which is another reason why we're doing it on video, so we can go back, listen, put the headsets on, you know, because I'm listening over speakers and so many things get said at the same time or close to each other that it might get missed. Okay, I'll have to query that because just now we are thinking it should only say minimums, and just now approaching minimums is correct. I'm just talking, you know, don't take it too seriously. We're gonna put it all down and then Zibo can tell us what's right, what's wrong. Morning, flight 737. Yeah, no, you're the guy from Disinformation Bureau. We need to watch you. Yeah, exactly, Chronic. I'll go listen with the headset on because speakers, and it's not that loud here because my son's still sleeping. I don't want to wake him up at this time. So it's loud enough to hear something, but not necessarily everything. You're quite a character, 737, you know that. Yeah, I know you all too well. Right, okay, so just to recap, we're on decision night. I'm just leaving it on minimums. I'm not sure how these two are connected to each other, if even. Now I lost my place there, stupid. Not sure, so we'll just put it there and see if it says decision night. And if the other setting have any influence, I don't know. We'll find out. Uncle John. Uncle John.
Yes, sir.
Did you have coffee already?
I've had coffee. I'm actually shaving, getting ready to travel down to my sister's, and I've got you in the background.
Okay, cool. I'm just checking. Yeah, Chronic, I've got it in my mind that this is the trigger, or at least one of the triggers, and this is the result of the trigger, but we'll find out. I have to wrap my mind around it. Understand. Yeah, but that's Zibo bringing out the updates. I'm just testing and helping and advising and playing, you know, with the Zibo. He makes them. That's cool, Christian. That's cool. Remember, we don't know how far and how elaborate the new weather system in X-Plane 12 is going to be. Alright? So, I'm not saying it is. Please don't misconstrue what I'm saying. Okay? I'm not sure in terms of xRnviro, enhanced cloudscapes, or any such system how much will be viable to use in X-Plane 12. Because if you look at the screenshots, if you listen to them talk about the weather, they're revamping this weather system in X-Plane like nobody's business, including the clouds, including the way it gets drawn, including everything. And as much as I hope for the third-party developers to be able to bring their systems through from 11 to 12, we don't know. Alright, so it's not being negative, it's not being silly or anything. We really don't know yet, unless they haven't told us. You know, I mean, it could be that they know already, but we don't. You see, so I was fortunate. Magnus gave me this copy to go test because I've never owned it. I've never had xRnviro. I also, you know, I've been doing the Active Sky thing with all the other add-ons like Skymatix Pro and Advanced Cloudscapes, etc., etc. You know that. But I must say, hello Rain, this is actually quite interesting. I like some of the features it gives you. And obviously, yes, it's got its own weather system, weather generator program built into it, you know, which is fair enough. Magnus explained to me quite a bit of the workings and how they model the weather, and I must say it's very advanced. It is really cool. I personally just miss one slider, and that is to just tone the turbulence down a little bit. The turbulence is a little bit excessive, okay, in my opinion. Again, I don't have any qualifications to put on the table and say, listen, I've got a honorary professor qualification from such and such university in meteorology, and I know it shouldn't be that. That's not where I come from. I'm just looking at it, and it gets very uncomfortable. And you know, if you look at the other add-ons that are available for weather, even NOAA weather, you know, there's a little slider, and you can just bring the turbulence reactions down a little bit, just tone it down, you know. So that's the only thing I miss in it. For the rest, I'm happy. If I look at the new screenshots of version 1.17 coming off xRnviro, it's cool. It's really good looking. So yeah, that's where I'm at. Christian, you're gonna have to go very far to beat Active Sky. Active Sky is way ahead in terms of weather program.
06.
I don't know that one, never had it. I can't even talk about ultra weather. I don't know it. I've seen people use it, Andre, XP Aviator, and so I don't know it. Anyway, let's keep quiet, let's listen. Here it comes.
500. 400. Approaching decision height. 200.
Approaching decision height. That's what I heard.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Okay, so it said approaching decision height. Not minimum. So I think to get now it's paused, sorry. To get minimum or minimums talking, you know, I'm gonna go off the runway, don't worry about that. To get it working, you have to be on that setting. That is the trigger for whatever is set over there. Okay. Stop. Okay, so if you don't have that one set, these two mean nothing. If you have that one set, it says approaching decision height. So let's do that one. Alright, well, Chronic, we've got it on video, buddy, so I'll do my notes and we'll tell Zibo to come have a link, not a link, a look. Yeah, so let's go do the other one now. Let's go for 100. Let's go have a look.
1,000 to go. 1,000 to go.
Right, so now we're at plus 100. Let's see what it does. Yeah, that's true, Chronic. See, when you have a dream to make the most realistic 737 in a flight simulator, you've got to decide, are you really going to do it or are you just pretending? And I think Zibo has proven himself he really wants to do it. And I love it. You know, we all that's in this together now really, really have a big dream, eh? Yeah, I'm glad you guys do. See, this is such a labor of love. It's such a deep, deep part of our lives. It can't be any different. Eh? It's got to be correct or not. Yeah, and if it's not, it has to be made correct. Anyway, that's Durban Harbour over there. I did not even bother to switch on my sceneries and stuff for you and the authors. I'm actually sad I didn't. It looks much better, but anyway. At least we can fly. Right, so we're on plus 100. See, the bots are out in full force again. Flight 737, can't you ask your KGB buddies to nuke these guys? Get rid of them. Wink, wink. Unwanted content. That's porn. Yeah, let's mark it as porn. Get rid of it. Thank you. Bye bye.
Radio altimeter.
Chronic, you see, the thing is, they're clever, because what happens is if you put two words with a dot next to each other, my text bot will pick up that it's a website, so it will block it and delete it, right? Now what they do, if you look at it, they put the first couple of letters, a space, then a dot, and the ONG. These are quick links to websites, and 9 out of 10 of them goes to live cams or some porn site somewhere. Okay, because I've checked it. Obviously I was curious to see where the hell it goes to. So anybody that is really curious obviously will know just to take the little space out and then go follow that quick link. The problem with those sites are the vast majority of them are loaded with spyware of some sorts. You're going to get some or other infection into your computer if you don't have a proper antivirus, you know, and you know, the one thing will lead upon another. Yeah, that is a link. If you put all the letters together and you go there, just make sure you've got an antivirus that can kill it and stop the infection, because it's going to trip something somewhere and it's going to hurt you. Amari was flying, but he's busy packing to go to his sister.
Approaching 06.
Yeah.
Just PM'd you, Nico. I'm about to leave.
Okay, cool. Thank you, Uncle John. Enjoy. Drive safe.
Yeah, will do. I'll let you know when I'm there.
Cool. Okay, we're going to listen now, guys.
500. 400 plus 100. 300. 200.
Yeah, that didn't sound bad. That said plus 100.
50. 40.
Aviation Chris donated.
Thank you so much, Chris.
41 cents. Thank you for the amazing work you, Zibo, and the amazing team. Greatly appreciated.
And Chris, thank you for your support over all the months and years, man. You're a star. Thank you so much. Do appreciate that a lot. Okay, so I don't have a problem with plus 100. The decision height I've got a query on. I'm not sure if it's right or wrong. And then the minimums I've got a query on. So, a couple of things to type out and just send off and ask Zibo to have a look. See what he can say. So, I hope you guys enjoyed Durban this morning. Looks like a really nice day to go to the beach. Let's have a look, see. Yeah, warm, hot day. If you don't put SPF 50 on, you're going to burn to a crisp. You're going to end up looking like a tomato in this weather. So, guys, thank you for watching. Thanks for your support. I'm going to step out. I'm not sure when I'm coming back. I've got one job as well to complete. If there is enough time, then we'll do another flight this evening. I think what we'll do then is just the first flight maybe of the IVO IFR World Tour 2022. But it's not cast in stone. We'll see what happens. You guys go enjoy your Sunday, and we'll talk as soon as possible anyway. Okay.
On runway
Bye-bye.
06. On runway 06.